Hey, you guys, it's Jasmin with Rooting for You. I wanted to make a video and kind of discuss some things that have been on my mind. I was gonna say some shit that's been on my mind, things, some shit. I just need to get some stuff off my chest. So I posted a short, a reel, and a TikTok. It was the same video. It was like a 1 minute video. I posted it on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And I'm not popular by any means. So when I say that it did numbers, I mean like each of those platforms had at least 1,000 views. So I mean overall, I feel like I had got to about 4,000 views total for this 1 minute video, and I was just talking about a current event, Rihanna. Um, I love me some Riri. That's like, I just love everything about her. She can't do no wrong. I love the Fenty products, like everything. I'm just a Rihanna fan. And I was excited to see her. I'm not a football fan, but I wanted to see Rihanna. So I found myself at a Super Bowl party, of course, around dudes, a bunch of guys. And I was not a fan of how they were like speaking on her. Like, I mean, 10 seconds, as soon as there was a close-up on her, they was like, oh, yep, ASAP done shot the club up again. She pregnant again. Da, 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 da. And in my head, I don't know the specific timeline, but I'm like, I know she just had a baby. So I'm not about to sit here and be like, I'm not gonna speak on her body. Even if she didn't just have a baby, I don't feel comfortable just speaking on other women's bodies because I'm not perfect. Um, Nobody's perfect, and we just deserve to be like live freely and to to exist without judgment or worry of judgment, anything like that. So I'm not speaking on a woman's body, um, but just in that room, there were so many comments while she is literally up there giving her all, singing beautifully, looking good, floating in the fucking air. They worried about her body and her stomach. So I was a little annoyed with it. And then I'm also got my phone in my hand, scrolling on social media at the same time. I'm a doula. I'm a birth worker. So there's a lot of other birth workers on my social media. They were very quick to be posting pictures of her. Congratulations, Rihanna. This was before it was confirmed. I know it's confirmed now that she's pregnant, obviously. Like, I know that. But this is literally while the halftime show is still going on. Like, people are sitting here posting about it, talking about it. And I was really shocked to see it come from birth workers. Like, y'all, what are you really doing? That's why I can't fuck with everybody, honestly. Um, but yeah, I was just kind of like, in the short, I pretty much said those things. Like, what if she wasn't pregnant? Because there are multiple reasons for a woman's belly to not be flat. Let's just be real. And everybody doesn't just immediately lose baby weight or snap back, so to speak. This culture is very toxic, and it's unforgiving towards women. And it's men for sure, but it's definitely some women, obviously. Um, yeah, so I posted that, and it got a lot of views, some likes and stuff, and some people were laughing at it. I believe this guy on TikTok was like, what men talking about that? And I'm just kind of like, okay, it might not be you, but let's not pretend like men aren't in women's business. Let's not pretend like men, excuse me, aren't trying to control women's bodies. Literally, here in Texas, they just said we couldn't have abortions. Why do you, the nigga with a dick, have a say so in what I'm doing with my vagina, with my body? Like, so let's not pretend like men don't sit there and try to put their hands in everything that has to do with a woman and try to control us every chance that they get. But yeah, that was on TikTok. On YouTube, somebody on YouTube, I don't know, was just saying, was she literally confirmed it? I know she confirmed it, but my thing is, the best practice with anybody is to keep your mouth shut until they open their mouth. Don't speak on it until they say something. I don't care if their belly is big as fuck. Um, You know what I'm saying? And it depends on the relationship, obviously. If that's your sister, that's one thing. If it's somebody that you don't know that well, you don't know them from a can of paint, don't go up to them and be like, oh my God, girl, how many months are you? Because what if they're not pregnant? There is people have health issues, and sometimes people aren't. Even if they are pregnant, they are not ready. They may not be ready to talk about that with you. But they might not ever want to talk about anything personal with you. So let people open that door and then you walk in. Don't kick it down. Like y'all be fucking whack as fuck. I did make some notes, but I feel like I'm getting it all out. I'm over here looking at my notes. Yes, I put autonomy over our bodies. Like we want to be able to govern our bodies. The government is all over that, and it shouldn't be that way. So much so that things like commenting on a woman's body, her appearance, what she's wearing, all of that is considered normal. And the way I see it, this is kind of how I've dealt with it in a way that at the end of the day, I want people to be comfortable. I would definitely like the people around me to be comfortable because you can kind of tell when somebody's uncomfortable and being awkward and they don't feel good, then you don't feel good. You know how somebody in the room could be standing up and you're like, sit down, you're making me nervous. It's one of those things where I want you to be comfortable so I can get comfortable. Do we need to run? Where are we going? What's about to happen? Like, so I want people to be comfortable. If you like wearing tank tops, and you like to wear, booty shorts, get it, girl. That's how you getting down. All the better. If you want to be covered from head to toe and you feel good that way, that's great. And I definitely like to be comfortable. I like to. This is what I dress like in the house. Like, this is it. I'm comfortable this way. And I'm not gonna speak on it. It's really. I feel like people need to get into the idea of thinking that this isn't my business. I'm not gonna say anything. Or this is out of my fucking tax bracket, for one. Like, why are y'all worried about Rihanna? Because you couldn't even buy that baby some shoes. Like, that baby could buy you. And the new baby could buy you. Everybody just found out about the new baby. Like, don't even speak on nothing that you can, like, mind your business is what I'm trying to say. Mind your business. I'm tired of women being sexualized too. I saw something, I was scrolling today. Let me grab my phone. This really just kind of, ugh. I'm sick of men talking about women. Stay out of women's business. Like, you're a bitch. This was on the Shade Room. Tom Brady says Janet Jackson's infamous wardrobe malfunction was a good thing for the NFL. What? Janet Jackson was mortified. She was embarrassed. Who wants their nipple to be on national TV? And you're saying a white man, for one, speaking on a black woman, strike one. A man speaking on a woman, strike one. A white man speaking on a black woman, strike one. Strike two. And you're saying good for the NFL, this slave master driven sport benefited at the cost of a black woman, and you let them words come out your mouth. Why are you so comfortable doing that shit? Oh, is it patriarchy? Oh, is it because women are over sexualized? Is it because you're so used to women not having autonomy over their body? I also put America is sexually frustrated. Like, America need to bust a nut. That's literally how I feel. Like, breasts are for breastfeeding. Yet if we whip a titty out, it's inappropriate. What? That's the stuff that I'm sick of. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say that. And one other thing that I'll comment on really quick is, I think I spoke on this briefly before. It's like this instant gratification thing with people. How we always want to be the first to talk about something or post something, the first to comment on a topic. Like, that shit is sick as fuck in my head, honestly. Because the fact that people were talking about it so fast, like, I understand it's the Super Bowl and everybody's on there talking about, you know, the plays and the touchdowns that are made. Um, but can we just, can there be like a line somewhere? Like, this is sports we're talking about, and now we're talking about a woman's body. You know what I mean? I think that's a bit different. We're talking about a child potentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, and we don't know this celebrity. She's. I say I love her, but I love her music. I love how she presents herself, how she carries herself. But I don't know Rihanna. I don't know her personally, and I wouldn't come up to her or any other woman, like a woman in a grocery store, and sit there and try to ask her when she's due. This is random, but this did happen. I used to work at a retail store in the outlets when I was in college, and I had a manager who, her stomach wasn't flat. You know what I'm saying? It was a bit, it was a little round. That was just how it looked. But a customer was talking to her, and the customer's like, "Oh my God, when are you due?" And my manager, she like froze up. You know, she just said, "I'm not pregnant." I feel like she handled it well. She walked in the back and she burst out in tears and she was crying. We have to be more mindful and more intentional with our words. There is the power in thinking before you speak. If you're just blurting out everything as you think it, that is it's disruptive. I believe I used the word dangerous in the short. It is dangerous because you don't know, you just don't know the potential your words can have and the effect, and how they can touch somebody. Your words, there's power in the tongue. We always talk about the power in the tongue and how you can uplift people and praise them, or you could break them down. And we don't know everybody's everyday struggle. Who knows what type of struggle my manager was having that day just to get to retail, because we all know retail is for the birds. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really want to work retail. For you to get there, put on your best face, you know, look nice, for somebody to comment on your stomach, and you're not pregnant, just go home. Let's cancel the day. Like, you know what I mean? So let's just be more mindful. That's all that I was getting at. And people, I feel like there's no argument with this. If you're not going to be more mindful, then you need to shut the fuck up. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's really not that hard. Because people will say that I'm quiet. Am I quiet, or am I holding my tongue? I mean, you decide. I already know, but I'll be like, yeah, I'm a little shy. No, I ain't shy, but I am being considerate. Yeah. So anybody that had anything bad to say about it, you can kick rocks, because I feel that what I'm saying is valid. It's extremely valid, actually. Stop speaking on women's bodies. Stop doing it at the expense of our mental health. At the expense of our comfortability. Just us as black women, in general, we struggle sometimes with taking up space and being our true authentic selves, because we feel like we're under some type of microscope. Do you know what I'm saying? The minute we do speak up, or we say something in I guess work settings, for example, if we are straightforward, people take that as, oh, the mad black woman narrative. Like, what's she so angry for? And the only thing, we're talking just like I'm talking to you now, except for I'm not smiling. You know how much pressure that is to walk around feeling like you have to smile and be fake? I'm not code switching. I'm not being fake. I'm going to be myself. And you could love it or you could hate it. Either way, stay out of my way. Like, just move around. People get on this social media shit and they feel like they can say whatever about whoever. Don't let Facebook get your ass beat. Don't let Instagram get your ass beat, because you might come across the wrong person one day. You might say something to the wrong person one day. And outside of that, just be a good person. Is that so hard for y'all to do? Be thoughtful. I'm starting to lose hope in, like, humankind. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.